Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And we talk about all things fandom on this channel. And if that's something that interests you, you know you've come to the right place. And we're so happy to have you on yet another terrifying Tuesday. And what do we got to talk to you about this Tuesday? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to talk about Scream 6 and a brand new poster that just got released of a subway route. Now, this is important because it has all the dead people on it and a hint as to whether or not a certain someone could actually be alive. So let's jump into it. All right, so the new poster, it shows all the names of all the dead people. And they are in this subway route. The subway route actually does appear to have all the names of only the dead people, with one exception, and that is Billy Loomis's daughter. Now, upon closer examination, the only other person that isn't dead that we see on this list is Kirby. And Kirby's name has a red circle with a white X going through it. Now, I think that this is important because there is one other noticeable difference. And I'm not saying that this person is alive. But it is something to consider that this person is either A, alive, or B, has some connection to the plot we are about to get. So I believe that they are going back to the original two killers, Stu Macher and Billy Loomis. Well, we've been there and done that with Billy Loomis. We've been there and done that. We saw that. We don't need to see that again. But what about Stu Macher? His dot on the poster is actually pink, leading me to believe that something is up in this movie with Stu Macher. Somehow somebody's going to be related to him again, because the person that was related to him in the last movie didn't last very long at all, and it was a little bit underwhelming. But I think that was the plan, because whoever this person is could be related to that one and want revenge for what they feel was done to him wrongly due to Billy Loomis's daughter being around. This hasn't ever been done before, but what if this time the two Ghostface killers are on different pages? One is seeking revenge for Stu Macher and the other one is trying to copy Billy Loomis. That could very well be a thing. And this pink dot by Stu Macher's name is definitely something, because mistakes like that don't happen. The lighting on the camera when they were making the poster would have touched other elements of the poster rather than his. And every other name is brightly done, vividly done. They want you to know that these are all white dots. So why make his a little bit off color? Why make his a little bit pink if it didn't have something to do with the plot? So I definitely think we are going to get something Stu related in this movie, and I'm down for it. Does this mean that Stu Macher is alive? Well, Kevin Williamson has said that Stu Macher is dead, something that he has never actually said before. He's been asked this question since the days of Wes Craven, and he has never said it. He has never said that before. Why say it now? The whole plot of a good slasher movie is to throw the audience off. And when the audience is starting to be clever to everything that's going on, sometimes you need to misinform them to throw them off. Numerous times in marketing, we have been thrown off by the different elements were shown, especially when you get to the Scream movies. We were thrown off a few times. Some of the marketing for the last movie didn't really hint that this was going to be Billy Loomis's daughter until a certain point. None of this marketing actually hinted that certain things were going to happen until a certain point. And that's what you have to do with marketing. You have to make sure that you're giving the audience just enough to intrigue them, something that they can grasp at, but you don't want to tell them quite what it is. And I think that's what we're seeing here. I'm thinking there is a possibility that Stu Macher may have a big part in this movie. Will he be alive? That remains to be seen. I personally am on the fence about Stu Macher being alive. I am very pro Matthew Lillard. I want Matthew Lillard to be in the movie in some capacity regardless. He's been in all the other movies in some minor capacity. Why not keep this trend going? Why not make sure that we get to see him? Even if we're not seeing Stu Macher, some little background Easter egg like they've done, I'm down for. But the thing is, this is going to be connected to Stu in a bigger way, I think. Now, it doesn't mean that he's going to be alive, but it does mean that we are going to get something big. That's why I think what we're looking at here in this movie is two different killers, two different motives. One going after the people that they believe are responsible for Stu's nephew's death, and the other ones going after everyone just because they want to imitate Billy Loomis, because the movies are big. The stab movies are big, and they want to emulate it. And I think that would be a really cool thing to see. We keep hoping that they're going to change the game. We keep hoping they're going to give us something new. And this doesn't seem new on the surface. So you have to shake it up, and you have to be willing to do that. And I'm hoping they are doing that this time, because this essentially looks like Scream 2, going away to college. It has something to do with the main character, which in this case isn't Sidney Prescott right now. And it just feels like a retread. So I'm thinking that they aren't going to give us what we think, that this is all meant to kind of connect these little dots. Now, the biggest question that I have going into this then is, why bring back Kirby? If you are connecting it all to Stu Macher, or, having two killers with two different motives, why bring back Kirby? What's Kirby's connection to this all? She's not a Sidney Prescott replacement, because Neve Campbell was attached during the time when they were starting to build the concepts for this movie. And they already had the idea to bring Kirby back. So the fact that they were going to bring Kirby back regardless tells me that this has nothing to do with her being a Sidney Prescott replacement. So this movie being this college-bound sequel like the second movie needs to shake things up a lot. And there's only 3 names on that entire list that are notably different, so I'm thinking it connects to those 3 people. The things that go on in this movie are going to be really cool, I think. I think we're going to get a movie that should really shock the fans this time. At least that's what I hope. But I want to know what you guys think. Alright, so don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment box below. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they get the same great content you're getting. And then don't forget to smash that like button as hard as you can. It helps the channel and we appreciate it. It's free, so it don't hurt. And then make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, because Miko says we need more subscribers. And you don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And then, friends, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. At the end of the day, fandom is family.